All right, just practicing a little abstract drawing today, and I'm just going to use this pencil here to draft in some shapes and then go over it with my marker. I like uh, the heavy lines, the outlines with the Sharpie marker, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I kind of enjoy doing the abstract drawings, and I'm just wanting to make sure that I get some practice in, if not every day, every other day, doing some type of abstract drawing. And I'm not going to put too many lines in it. Let's see. I think that's pretty good for right now. And I've got a jar, little jar with acrylic pens in it, and that's where I'm going to put my color in at. This is a pink. It's very relaxing doing abstract. Freeing is a matter of fact, to say the least. As the saying goes, free your mind and the rest will follow. Just putting random colors in here, random spaces. There's no method to it. Just what I think feels good or looks good. And I'm going to go over these lines here. Redefine what I've colored over. Do the same thing on this side. And I think I'll put a couple of marks in here, random marks. Use this one more time in here in a bigger space. I think I want to do that right about here. I never did a lot of abstract drawing in the past, but when I did it recently, I actually enjoyed it. So I'm trying to make it a practice to do some abstract drawing here and there. I want to go over this here, this shape, and just define it, put it in its own section with this marker here. I think I'll use some green. This is like a lime green here. And these are acrylic pens that I'm using. So I'm going to use this here, right in the shell. This one's dried out. Yeah, this one looks dried out. Let's try this orange here. Yeah, there we go. That's got a lot of paint in it. These are acrylic markers, as I said. And I like using the acrylic markers because it's less cleanup. You can just put the cap back on the markers and you're ready for another setup. You don't have to worry about the paint drying out on the brushes or anything like that. Acrylic markers come in very handy. This is actually my first set of acrylic pens that I've ever had, markers, shall I say. And let's see, I think I'll use this color here. And I just wanted to get this drawing in, or this practice session in, before I left out for work this morning. So let's see here. And I'll take that marker and I want to make a line right about here. It's not rather straight. Let me get this one here. This one has a thicker it looks like a heart, kind of. See, I got a purple here. I use that right about here. Put some purple here. Go over this line here because I wanted to find this with this color here, this marker, the black. Keep the lines bold. And I think I want to look at putting some yellow on here somewhere. Let's see. How about peach? Changing my mind to a peach color. Right in here. I'm going to need a green. That seems to liven, in my opinion, it livens the sketch up a little bit when I'm just laying colors down. I was looking to put on a lime green. This is more, not sure what color green this is, what you would call this, but it's definitely not lime. And once these initial colors dry, I'm going to see if I can layer on top. Let's see, I'll put a little bit of green in here too. Now this was the color I initially wanted to put down. And the other end, the broad tip end, was dried out. But the thinner line I'm getting some color out of this, so it's not a wash as far as using this color. And let me get my brush tip marker here and define. Well, can't get the top off of it. Get some separation going here. I don't want the colors to just touch each other like that. Make that line a bit heavier right in here. Take it on around. I'm going to darken this line up too, make it a little bit bolder. And now I want to see if I can go on top of this green and see if this will stand out any at all. Just a tad bit. You can see it there. Kind of looks like a highlight. Do that again right in here. Just get that well defined. This paper is just from a sketchbook paper. It's not what I want to say about this paper. It's a cheap paper. It's not anything of substance. I can see that, yeah, and that smudged some, so I didn't let that dry like I should have, but that might be a nice effect. Let's go over that here. There we go. Close that out. Some lines here I want to define a little better. All right. Let's see. I like that neon yellow type greenish look. I want to put that in one more area before I cap the pen. Let's see. Maybe over here. And one more spot. I like the randomness of abstract. Doesn't necessarily have to make sense, but once I lay the colors in, it begins to make sense to me. I like the outcome of it, and sometimes I may not, but that's the beauty of abstract, in my opinion. Do we have any abstract drawers out there or painters? Let me know. Drop it in the comment section if you like abstract drawing or painting. This reminds me of a watermelon with the seeds, the way I put the little dots in there. I'm going to make this line a little bit thicker. All right. Let's put a line here and there. And with that one, I want to put a highlight. using this pink here. I don't think that'll show up on that orange. No. Let's see here. It's time for a new marker. This is a two-ended marker. One is a pointed end and the other is chisel tip. Fine line and a chisel tip line on this marker. Let's see here. Let's put some black in here. And I think I'll put some red on here. That's not red. It looks like red, but it's I don't know how to describe that color there. Let's try this color here. This is a strong color because it colored right over that mark I put down and didn't want there without a problem. It's like a forest green or something. Let's put a little bit of that right here, but I'm going to use the fine edge of the pen to do that. All right. And let's go over here with this color. Yeah, there's a lot of paint in this color here. I can see it when I press down. I can see the wetness of the paint coming out of the brush or the marker. So that lets me know I don't use this one a lot. I've had these pens for almost close to a year. And I'm going to define that outline shape again with the marker. And one more spot for this color would be a good spot here. All right, let me get my marker and go over this here. Give it a little bit more definition in this line because I lost my line there. And now it's back. Let's go over this a little bit there and here. More definition there. Okay. Just looking at it for a second, taking my time. A little bit more definition there. And in here. Okay. All right. Let's get some yellow in here. All right. And I want to separate that yellow with the line here. Okay. Maybe I'll put this yellow in one more spot. And right about here, I'd say. It would be good. Let's get a little blue in here. My clock is still playing Christmas carols. Is it 8 o'clock? It is. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm going to put that color down here too. Maybe I'll close that off with the black marker. Put that color right in this little corner here. Okay. Let's see. Let's close this off here a little bit better. And this one too. All right. This is a lighter blue. One more color here. This is like royal blue. All right. Neaten that up a little bit. Just a couple of random marks here. And let's see. Well, this has been my practice session for my abstract drawings. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is Rita Rue of Creative Atmosphere. Until next time, bye for now. about 30 minutes, and I got that out of this session here. How do I stop this thing? All right. Bye-bye.